Call together a meeting of the Public Facilities Commission. Before us today is the Public Facilities Department.
Good morning, Commissioners. Before us today is the Public Facilities Department, and the first order of business concerns draft meeting minutes from our prior meeting, which took place on March 13th of 2019. Is there a motion to approve these meeting minutes concerning the Department of Neighborhood Development?
I make a motion to approve the meeting minutes.
Second, all in favor? Aye.
The meeting minutes are hereby approved. Moving toward the first order of business with the Public Facilities Department, today we have with us Patricia Lyon. She is the director of the department. And before we begin with vote number one, I'm going to note for the record that there's a disclosure notice so that there's no confusion of an appearance of a conflict of interest, because one does not exist. So there's a disclosure notice concerning vote number one. It's been filed by Commissioner Mamoli. This disclosure notice is a public record. And for vote number one, I'll be reading that out, which will be concerning professional design and construction services. The disclosure notice, again, is on record, and it indicates that Commissioner Mamoli was not involved in the evaluation nor the recommendation of the designer who's being presented with a contract award today. There's been no discussion with Commissioner Mamoli by any city employees, BRA, or EDIC employees. There have been no requests to Commissioner Mamoli regarding this vote request and the contract award today, and he also has no individual, financial, or other interest in the recommendation. With us this morning are two commissioners. There are three commissioners on the Public Facilities Board, and in order to have a quorum, two commissioners are required to be present in voting. So the rule of necessity applies. Therefore, the two commissioners with us today, Commissioner Mamoli and Commissioner Irish, are deemed fit and available to be able to hear the vote, discuss, and make a determination on the same. Is there anything else, Commissioner Mamoli, that you would like noted for the record?
No, thank you very much.
Okay. All right, well, we will begin then. Vote number one is being presented today by Robert Miller. He is a project manager 2 with the Public Facilities Department. The vote concerns a contract award to Garofalo Design Associates, Inc. to provide architectural design and construction administration services associated with 12 Channel Street Operations Center project located at 12 Channel Street in the Seaport District of the City of Boston. The contract price is recommended at $198,340. Robert, if you'd present the vote request, please.
Good morning, Commissioners.
Good morning.
Morning.
I'm here to request a vote for approval to award a professional design and construction administration services contract to Garofalo Design Associates for the 12 Channel Street Boston Transportation Department Operations Center project. The Public Facilities Department is managing the design and construction of the project, which is located at 12 Channel Street. In addition, PFD is working with BTD to timely deliver the design services for this project within 137 weeks of the contract's execution date. The scope of design services consists of office interior renovations, including a new heating, ventilation, and air conditioning system, and performing sound control measures. If I may direct your attention to the PowerPoint slides for this project. The first slide depicts a satellite view of the project site at 12 Channel Street. Located in the Seaport District of the City of Boston, BTD's Operations Center has been situated on the first floor of this building in Suite 105 since early 2015. This next slide displays the existing floor plan of Suite 105. Something to note here is the lack of partition walls in the 9,400 square foot space that is utilized for manufacturing, repairs, and administrative functions. Here shows the existing site conditions in the traffic signal repair area of the space. In addition to the work performed on traffic lights here, the space is also used for manufacturing of signs, which involves screen printing and metalworking, both sources of loud noises throughout the space. This next slide provides a depiction of an area designated for some of the administrative functions of the BTD operations team. Supervisory and administrative staff is often startled and distracted by the intermittent loud sounds of the repairs and manufacturing taking place in the shared open space. In addition, it's worth noting the space is very hot in the summer months due to no air conditioning, and tends to be very cold in the winter months due to the usage of the exterior roll-up door for incoming and outgoing shipments that occur throughout the day. And the final slide shows another objective of the project, which would be to assist BTD with the consolidation of its large inventory of storage in an effort to make the space more efficient and worker-friendly. In sum, it is PFD's expectation that BTD will benefit greatly from professional design and construction services with the intent of acoustically separating office and manufacturing spaces, consolidating storage, and installing a new HVAC system. The city publicly advertised for professional design services through a request for qualifications process pursuant to MGL Chapter 7C. The advertisement was submitted to the city's small local business enterprise office for distribution and notice on its listserv, and for publication in the City Record and the Boston Globe on December 3rd of 2018. Additionally, the advertisement appeared in the Massachusetts Secretary of State Central Register weekly posting on December 5th. In response to the RFQ, 3 firms submitted statements of qualifications for the project on January 3rd, 2019. A selection committee comprised of 5 people with experience in design, planning, and construction from PFD and BTD reviewed the qualifications of each firm on February 21st, 2019, using the defined criteria in the RFQ. On February 21st, 2 firms were shortlisted by the selection committee, and Garofalo Design Associates was recommended as the top design firm due to its team's experience with interior office renovations and HVAC systems design on MGL 149 for public construction projects. In accordance with the RFQ's guidelines for design fee calculation, PFD and Garofalo Design Associates negotiated the design fee to not exceed $198,340, including $36,960 for additional services. The design fee is based on an estimated construction cost of $1,643,389 for the project. In conclusion, I am seeking the Public Facility Commission's approval to award a professional design and construction administration services contract to Garofalo Design Associates. I am here to answer any questions you may have. Thank you for your time and consideration.
I have no questions.
No, I think this is a great project. Just one question, you may not have the answer now, but if you could follow up with it. The selection criteria that's used to make the final selection, do you have that information? If not, you can provide it afterwards.
I can follow up with that to give you broken down details.
Okay, that's fine.
Commissioner, I could just add that the selection criteria is based on an RFQ that we publicly advertise, and it's a standard set of criteria that we'd be absolutely happy to share with you.
Yeah, that'd be great. So I make a motion to approve.
Second, all in favor?
Aye.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. And although vote number 1 is approved for the record, I will just make a note that for the record, for the Public Facilities Commission, the full request for proposals, including the selection criteria, is part of our record, and it exists. And so there will be a supplemental memo that will be submitted to the commissioners that exists, that will be including the information that exists today for the record. And one other item that I would like to note is the reason for the disclosure. I don't recall myself saying out loud the reason for the disclosure with Commissioner Romoli is that he's the Director of Engineering and Facilities Management for the Economic Development and Industrial Corporation, which is part of the Boston Redevelopment Authority, which is doing business as the Boston Planning and Development Agency. Thank you. Is there a motion to adjourn this portion of the meeting?
A motion to adjourn.
Second, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Meeting adjourned.